A lot of people want to build wealth to secure their future and their future generation, and also build security. Now, this type of wealth creation is different from merely having enough to retire to and to be comfortable at old age. It is achieving lasting freedom from yourself and for the generation to come. Real estate investing has long been an avenue to build generational wealth, but unfortunately, when people think or want to buy real estate, they think of just having a plot or two. Well, there's nothing wrong in investing in a plot or two, but if you seek to build generational wealth through real estate, then you have to listen keenly to this video. The right knowledge towards any form of investment will help guide you to take the necessary step and in the right direction. Investing in real estate to build generational wealth requires huge capital, and getting it done the best and the right way is also very key. Now, in this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 simple strategies to consider if building wealth through real estate is a goal this year for you. Remember, this is 2024, and this year promises to be quite prolific because we're going to be doing a lot of real estate investing, and getting it done the right way, the best way, is just the right way to go. I want to share with you in this video 5 simple strategies to consider if building wealth through real estate is your goal this year. Before I will continue, I would like you to hit the subscription button, and if this is your first time of watching any of my video, do not forget to like and comment to this video. And also, if you are a returning subscriber to my channel and you haven't turned on the notification button, please do so. Like, leave a comment, and share this video as well. This will help many other investors see this video and also encourage me to create more amazing content for you. Now, if you think there are other forms of investment that can be passed from one generation to another, please, I'd like you to leave your comments in the comment section. I'd like to know about these other forms of investment so that I can dwell on them as we talk about other forms of investment. Now, let's discuss quickly the strategies that many notable billionaires and millionaires that you and I know have used to build generational wealth. These are strategies that have been passed from one decade to another and has produced the exact same result to those who have implemented them. The results and the outcome are undoubtedly incredible. Now, you need to know the strategies, you need to apply them, and you of course will see that building generational wealth is not a rocket science. A lot of investors have not only gained financial freedom but have also built generational wealth using these simple strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. Now let's look at these strategies. Number 1 strategy is the BRRRR method. The BRRRR method is for short: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. With this strategy, people can buy distressed real estate, rent it out, and use the equity to fund further real estate investment. A typical brain flip method includes a rundown property. This property that needs repairs that are relatively easy to fix. Now, the more you can do this yourself, the better, because you're going to spend less in rehabilitating. The less work the property has, the better the value you will gain after reselling the property. So after purchasing the home, you will need to renovate it, rent it out. Once you find a tenant, you can finance the property and use the same money as a down payment for another home, and then repeat the process again. Okay, so you find a property, you buy it, you rehabilitate it, you refurbish it, put it back on rent, use the same equity to buy or fund another project. When you do this, most likely you're buying the property at a very discounted or reduced price because of the state it is needs at the moment, maybe dilapidated, needs a lot of repair, so you're buying way cheaper than the value if it was fixed. Now you spend some amount of money to refurbish it, to rehabilitate the house, to put it back in shape, and of course the value would increase after doing that, and then you sell at a higher price, sell a more profiting price, sell and use the same equity, the same money to buy another property, to invest into another property. That way you're doing like a flip of your money, but after each sales you definitely will have huge return on your investment. So this is a simple strategy that you can use to build wealth over time. Number two is invest in multi-family property. Any building containing over 4 units is technically called multi-family unit. So it is often possible to find a reasonable price building that qualifies into a multifamily property or home. There are quite a few benefits of multifamily homes over a single family property. You know the difference: single family property, multifamily property, where you have over 4 apartments in one building. Okay, that's a multifamily property. It has much benefits as against a single family property, and the most significant benefit is cash flow. With a single tenant property, you are at a higher risk of low cash flow, okay, but with a multi-family unit you are at a beneficial position to earn more and huge income from having a multi-family family unit. So with a single family property, if a tenant leaves, the property remains vacant if not occupied immediately. All cash flow from that property is halted because there's no tenants for you to get concurrent income from that property, okay. But with a multi-family property, there is more lesser risk of this, because as one tenant vacates the property, you have other tenants in that same property that increases your cash flow. Your cash flow remains steady. Okay, so when tenant leaves, other tenants remain and new tenants occupy the vacant space, and of course the cash flow is constant and it just steady. Okay, it's steady. While for single family homes are also good, but multi-family properties are way better when you want to build generational wealth, okay, because you just keep having a steady source of income. A few multi-family apartment buildings can ensure that you and your generations to come have an adequate supply of passive income. You can have up to 5, you can have up to 4 in different locations, but they are multi-family properties where your income is steady, your cash flow is steady. There's no hurting of cash flow or rental income from your properties. This is a very good way to build generational wealth. Now, number 3 strategy for building generational wealth is investing in industrial investments such as warehouses, storage units, and building estates. These are very, 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 very lucrative when it comes to generational wealth. Real estate has a wide niche, of course, we all know that. It has a wide niche of investment options available for wealth building if you want to build generational wealth. Now, one very noteworthy point about real estate is that income generation, it generates income over time, which covers for the cost of acquiring the property, most especially if you have one that is on rent, that generates rental income. This is why real estate investments are highly recommended and globally patronized by wealth builders for generational wealth as against other forms of investments. So having warehouses, having storage houses or units, and of course having estates to your name is a very, very good source and strategy to build generational wealth. Of course, rental units for warehouses are high. Rental units for from estates, owning an estate is huge. So these are options or strategy that you can use to build generational wealth. You can buy up a large expanse of land, build housing units there, put them on rent, or even sell them. Use the money to buy in another location where you have to build other units, several units of houses, and just keep repeating the process over time. This is one strategy that most billionaires and millionaires that they won't tell you about it. This is the strategy that they use to build generational wealth, and you can also look into any of these options if you seek to build generational wealth this year 2024. Now let's look at number 4 strategy. Another strategy that is worthy of consideration is investment on lands. Investment on land, large expanse of land, very, very important. In Nigeria, there are very few mortgage options available for real estate investment if you seek to own large expanse of land. Now this works where mortgage banks give out real estate loans by creating investment trusts for real estate investors. Now, if you have the funds, you don't need a mortgage to do this. You can buy as much as possible. Buy large expanse of land. Look for upcoming locations like Ekpe, Ibejuleki, where you still have affordable lands. Buy in hectares. Buy as much as you can. Leave to hold. Let it appreciate over time and gradually sell off. And of course, use the same funds to buy in other locations. This is a strategy that most people also use, buying lands. If you don't want to invest into properties, houses, units, family units, fine. Go into buying of large expanse of land in locations that are very affordable, and of course locations that promises huge growth, huge return on investment, locations where population is gravitating towards. Not just buy from any location, but location that promises huge return on investment where population is gravitating towards. And in Lagos State today, Ekpe, Ibejuleki, these locations are a huge source of generational wealth creation, because this is the new Lagos and everybody is looking to have properties in these locations because they understand what it is. When the location appreciates fully, they know that they're going to earn huge return on their investments. Number 5 strategy, which is becoming very popular and evolving now in Nigeria, is rental real estate investment. Now, what do I mean by rental real estate investment? Rental real estate investment simply investing in shopping centers, traditional malls, cinemas, supermarkets, just name it. Properties that are commercial. That is what is in vogue right now in Nigeria. People are building large shopping complexes, large shopping malls, cinemas. This kind of investment generates huge daily rental income. Now, this is a very profitable and notable form of real estate investment right now in Nigeria. I tell you, it's a gold mine. So if you seek to build generational wealth, you should consider this form of real estate investing. Property owners who invest in shopping centers makes significant gain in terms of investment returns every single day. From my years of experience in the real estate industry in Nigeria, I've come to understand that investing in commercial properties, warehousing and storages pays much more than any other form of real estate investing. But that's not to say that other forms of real estate investing options that I've listed before are not also very, very lucrative. But you just have different options depending on your capital, depending on how huge you want to invest into the industry. But I tell you the truth, if you want to enjoy huge return on investment, if you want to build generational wealth quickly and very fast, seek to invest in commercial properties that are very, very lucrative, especially in commercial properties and in good locations. Real estate investing, when rightly carried out as extensively strategized in this video, ensure that wealth builders build their wealth portfolio over time, generating cash inflow that will be passed from one generation to another, which ultimately builds dependable legacy. Okay, so generational wealth is a more sustainable form of real estate investing that most people are yet to realize. And I just analyze these simple 5 strategies that you can consider to build generational wealth. You can combine any of the options as well. You can do number one, you can do number two. Altogether, you can combine all of these options, or you can start with one and over time delve into other options as listed in this video. Generational wealth is more attainable through real estate investing than most people realize. Now, combining all of the strategies I have listed in this video is a good way to go. But if you can't combine all of the strategies, you can start with one while you build onto the other to generate generational wealth for yourself and your generation. Okay, so as earlier discussed, these are excellent ways of building generational wealth that can be passed from one generation to another. And if you have other options that I have not listed in this video, you can kindly leave a comment in the comment section. And also, if you have other investment options apart from real estate that you think can be passed from one generation to another, you can also leave a comment in the comment section. Always, my name is Bethel Ehikeya, your host, Real Estate in Perspective with A Kings. Till I come your way next time in my next video, stay blessed. And always we say at A Kings, invest with us today and you most definitely will smile tomorrow.